Hello, where is everybody? Hello. I know it's 7:33, right? And it's Monday morning. Let's do a check-in. How you doing this morning? Okay, I found it. And I see Erica. Hi, honey. How are you this morning? I'm doing the share. Sally, you're up early and it's not even a work day. What you got going on today, Sally? And tell Tommy hello. Jean Walensky, hello to you. Frachetta and Babu, good morning. All right, so just doing some sharing. Help me share it out, please. Okay, let's see who else is here. I'm doing good. I'm just cold. It's in the 30s here. Oh my gosh, how did this happen? I was supposed to escape all of this cold weather, but we've had a few days of cold, and then I think it's going back up into the 70s. At least that's my hope. Christina, good morning to you. Okay. So, what is happening? Kathy Hand, good morning, Kathy. Are you on your way to work? And is everybody else cold like me? I don't know, be the only one that's cold. Good morning, Jean Mario. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know what happened. We were supposed to get rain, instead we got cold. I think somebody chanted the wrong chant and brought us in the cold weather instead of the rainy weather. Ooh, you got class tonight. That's cool, Sally. And you're cold. Yeah, I know. I saw that weather up there. But you know what? I think we're colder than you are. I was looking at the weather channel and I think it's like 36 right now. Kathy, you're off to work soon. Yeah, get your hair dry because I think it's cold where you are too. Yeah, I don't think any of us are escaping this right now, except Florida, of course. But that's okay. It's a good change. I haven't been in cold weather for a while. Oh, Bruschetta, it's hot in India. Come on now. I can't come over there yet. They won't let me in. Oh, cool, Kathy. So does that mean you'll be able to come into the book club on Wednesday? I still haven't heard back from our author, so I don't know if he's going to join us, but we will have a meeting with or without him. Oh, Marietta, you've got rain. No, wait, something's wrong with this picture. We need the rain up here in Colorado and other places where the fires are still going. And I haven't looked at what's going on with the fire this morning, but last night there were some power outages and some more evacuations. So we need to definitely keep Colorado in your prayers, please, and just pray that that fire dies out soon. Good morning, Gordon from Sydney. Welcome. Jean Walensky, out my window, I am in a cloud, and yes, it is cold. Fire in the wood stove, waiting for the mist to rise off my hill. Jean, where are you? That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'd like to see that. Sally, we had a strange experience yesterday during the baby shower. We were setting up when all of a sudden two women came to the door, and lo and behold, these women were from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and they had driven for over 6 hours, and they found themselves at our doorstep. They wanted to turn one way and their car went a different way. And so they were standing there and we were closed. So we let them in and talked to them, and they made a few purchases. And we found out they were like a sister coven. But wow, that's pretty cool. The pendulum told them to stop at our center, and it went crazy. That is so cool, Sally. And that's not the first time, Sally, that someone has shown up, not knowing why they were there, just knowing they were supposed to be there. I think it's pretty cool. And I love that that happens. Oh, you're welcome, Gordon. And good morning, Jennifer from Florida. Do you have rain as well? Marietta has rain. So I have a feeling Miami probably does too. Jean, you're a fur monster. I love that. That's so cool. And Projetta says, COVID is increasing day by day. We have started our festival season in India as we are in mourning because of Mom. These are hard days. Yeah, I understand, honey. You've got a lot going on. You got a lot on your plate right now. So we're lifting you up in prayer. And Sally says there's been many times like this. And it will continue, because you've got a light shining very brightly. It's almost what I'm seeing is it's like a lighthouse. So you are going to draw in more and more people that they don't know why they're there. They just follow the light. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And Kathy says, yes, but I do not have the book yet. It was sold out. So I purchased a used one, but not here till November. Okay, well, we'll figure out something on Wednesday for sure. And it'll be a good discussion. Suzanne, good morning, my friend. And Christina, love Vermont. I have never been to Vermont. Making a confession here, there's many states I have not visited. And this tour has given me a good chance to see so many of them. And we're trying to figure out where to do the land blessing here in Colorado. So I'm just waiting for the angels to give me that nod, if it's going to be at Sunrise Ranch or where it's going to be. But we need the fire to die out. That's a must right now. Oh, is there a Kindle version, Christine? I didn't know that. I have another book that I didn't have to, but that I ordered. And I'll be interviewing the author of that one. So it's a potential for the future. But I would love to do one of Ruth Anderson's books, the one that she recommends, because I asked her if we did one of her books, which one would it be? And she recommended One Love. So maybe what I'll do, since I haven't heard from him and many of us don't have the book, or many of you don't have the book yet, maybe I'll read a chapter from One Love and we can talk about that and see if that's a book that we want to pursue to have on the book club. I think that would be great. Jean, you bought the Kindle version. Yeah. Excuse me, you can have Kindle on your iPad. If you have an iPad or a tablet, you can do that as well. Yes, Jennifer, I'm still in Colorado. I'll be here until the end of the month, and then I'll be leaving right that first week in November. I'll be leaving Colorado and stopping in Santa Fe Santa Fe, New Mexico. Erica, the book that we chose is Get the Life. Wait a minute. What's the name of it, guys? Live the life you want and love it. Hang on. I'm going to get the name of it correctly. I know I put it in the group. Get the life you love and live it. Let's see if I can copy the link. And the author is Arvind Devaya. And I have spoken with Arvind. He's a very interesting man. See if that works. I don't know if it will or not. But if you click on that link, it should take you to the information about it. Good morning, Deirdre. Okay, so we had something very interesting happen last night in our chanting group. Erica, I'm glad you're on here this morning. I am still amazed at what happened last night. Erica had joined us in the Zoom room, and for most of the time that we were on, she had orbs flying by her. I mean, they were everywhere on that video. So if you all want to see it, go watch the replay from last night. It was so amazing to just sit and watch that. And let me see, maybe I can put the link up for you all to watch the replay. Because there was definitely something going on last night with that. And I'm still blown away. I'm still like, what? We had all those visitors with us on Zoom. Okay, so let me just get it for you. Maybe. I just love technology. I don't see it. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting the link. Good morning, Fran Marley. Okay. There's the link on YouTube if you want to click it and watch. And it starts almost as soon as Erica comes into the Zoom room, and it continued until we ended it, and then it stopped. So they were with us that whole time that we were chanting last night. We chant 2 chants every night. One of them is to break through the barriers and obstacles, and then the other is to bring in world peace and bring in the end of suffering, the end of COVID, the end of anything that's disruptive in our world, and bring in more peace and harmony, love and joy. And it was just so amazing to watch those orbs, right, Jean L'Oreal? It really was. They were really a lot of orbs. We're not talking like just 1 or 2. They were really swimming in around our Erica. And Erica, I just feel so blessed just to watch that. Good morning, Carol Allen. Right? Charlie, our orb girl. And Fran, you're just getting a cuppa. I haven't had my cuppa yet. I'm doing the soul food, seed food that our dear Hope has provided me with to keep my energy up and keep my health good during this journey. And it works well. So I can't have my coffee until after I've had that. Plus, it's like 5 something in the morning here, so I may want to go back to bed. Who knows? What else we got? Oh, I love you too, Erica. You're so dear to my heart, and you give the best hugs. Okay, so what are orbs? Let's talk about that. Anybody ever seen orbs? And I'm not talking about with the instruments that you can use and the apps that you can use to do it. Have you ever just physically seen them as you were sitting or lying down or whatever you were doing? Because I have. I've seen them with my physical eyes, and it's so cool to see the movement, to see whatever it is that's coming in, whether it's angels or loved ones. They're very interesting to watch that happen and to have that experience. Jean Walensky, you have seen them. Awesome. And Sally, yes, especially lately. And Sally, I know when we did the upstairs, there were a lot of orbs in there, and a lot of them that were kind of talkative or didn't want us in there, wanted us to just let them be. They were in peace. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. Kathy, I ordered a pack of Angel and Ancestors cards with guide. I am wondering if I should have or not. If it felt good to you and the cards feel good, it's going to be your energy that you put into it. So I see nothing wrong with cards. I don't really use them anymore myself. I gave all of mine away. But yeah, you can use anything. Really, I use pendulums sometimes to get a yes or no answer. So it just depends on your intention for using it. And Jean says, I think we are breaking the barriers between the veil too. Yeah, we are. We're really seeing more clearly and opening up to possibility. If we open and we say, I know it exists, I just maybe haven't experienced it yet, but I know it exists, miracles can happen. Things will be shown to us, like the orbs. And we all saw it. Everyone experienced that last night on the chanting. Christina says, I have seen them often, outside in nature especially, but not exclusively. Yeah, they're everywhere. And I have to say, when I was surrounded by nature this past week with Ruth, there were so many elementals there. There was one morning we were watching, just looking and watching the energy in the trees, and something was making noise on the ground. You know how the leaves are falling now, so there's kind of like a crunching sound where the leaves are. And we were watching, and there was nothing. There was nothing physically there, but we both saw movement and heard the leaves crunching. So the elementals are showing themselves more. Even the birds, there's just something magical about them right now. And I don't know what magpies represent, but I have been seeing them everywhere now. We stopped in Aspen and ate lunch on our way back home. And there were magpies like crazy all over Aspen. And if you've never been to Aspen, Colorado, oh, it is so beautiful. It is really beautiful up there. Let's see, what else? Rick said, I saw an energy pumpkin. It was a paranormal event. I don't know what that means, Rick. But I'm glad you saw it. And Rick, I'm so glad you're home. We really were praying for you during that time in the hospital. And I'd love if you could, for you to type in your testimony of what happened that you shared with me yesterday on text. I think that was pretty amazing. And I know that the power of prayer is so awesome. And we really were lifting you up in prayer every day. So I'm so glad you're doing better. And I'm glad you're home. And good morning to you and to Josie. And Carol says, Carol Allen, I love that you're here. I have seen them many times, even during the day when I didn't expect I would see them. Yeah. Sometimes that's when it happens, when we're not trying to force anything, when we just relax and let it happen. Sally says they are in the center, the elementals, and I believe they are fairies. I believe they are too, Sally. And sometimes if they're bored, they might move things around for you. So look out for that, because they like to do some pranks and just to make you laugh or make you look for them, look for their presence. And they're just joyful. They're like little kids. They just want to play. Kathy says, I guess when Ellie O'Shea chooses a card for me as well as others, it is kind of meant for us to hear. But if I randomly choose a card for myself, it won't be as meaningful. It's all in the intention, Kathy. That's how I feel. It's in the intention. So if you ask a question before you pull that card, just see if it fits, see if it resonates. And Sally, maybe you can help also to explain, because Sally does card readings. I know a few people do that are on here. But I feel like if you're setting your intention, that's so important. And then you see what spirit wants to show you. That's just one method that we can use. I use my connection with the angels and raise my vibration to have them guide me when I get messages. So you can really use anything at all. I know people that use objects like buttons and different things like that, regular playing cards. So it really is the energy that you put into it, the intention that you set. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're here, Kathy. Good morning, Nikhil. And going back up, Jean says, we have had entities made of smoke come sit with us by our fire pit. I would add a photo, but don't see an option to do so. Yeah, I don't know that you can do that on a live video. Maybe you can post it in our group. The Angelic River family is our group, and we welcome everyone. If you're not a part of our family, please choose to do so. Come check it out and just see that we are a loving group. Everybody that's on here pretty much is in that group, and we share all of our joys. We share our burdens. It's just a beautiful family. Oh, you're so welcome, Rick. And Sally, that happens a lot. Yeah, they like to play. So if you find things out of place, that could be your fairies that are doing that. Christina says, I will never forget my daughter's face when we both saw a ghost dog last year. Yeah, Carrie Butcher took a picture of a ghost dog. I think that's pretty cool. And where is she? We need our Carrie on here to make us laugh and let us feel her energy. So let's call in Carrie Klingon Butcher. And who else isn't here with us this morning? I'm thinking Stacy. We need our Stacy in here. And Gabby and Sharon Boyle. Rick says, incredible healing in a 12-hour period. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for your prayers. You're so welcome, Rick. You were definitely very lifted up by all of us. And I sent you a little boost of healing energy for your body to heal faster. I'm going to be teaching that energy healing method that I do. It's called Time Heals. Many of you on here have already taken the class, and you're welcome to come in this Saturday. It's going to go on all day on Saturday from 11 to 8 Eastern Time. And I have new students for the class, so you're welcome to come in and share with them and practice with them if you'd like. And anyone that's interested in the class, just let me know. I know Ruth Anderson sent out an email about it with a link. So if you're on their newsletter feed, you should be getting a newsletter with that information. And Jean says, that reminds me, I saw Gabby and Carolyn Cross's show on elementals. It was wonderful. It really was. A great meditation from our Gabby. Try to catch it on Tuesdays. I love my fairies. They look like little sparkles of light to me, just gorgeous. Kathy, I'm taking card classes from Sally and love it. Awesome. There you go, Sal. Really good recommendation from our Jean Loriot. And Sally says they are all tools in our toolboxes for us to use anytime we need it. Yeah, Kathy says, me too. I tell my husband this is such a great way to start the day. Yeah, it really is. I decided yesterday while I was talking to Ruth that I'm going to teach, I think it's a 4-week class on manifesting. So if anyone is interested in that, let me know what day of the week will be best for you. And I'm also looking at the schedule at Enlightened World to see what's going on each day and what would be the best fit for that. But I taught this a few years ago, and it was really, really good. So the class will be on manifesting, and it, okay, I got distracted. Manifesting, and that doesn't just include abundance in money, but it definitely has a lot of exercises in there to increase your flow of abundance and prosperity. So if you're interested in that, let me know a day that would work for you, and I'll get that set up and start advertising it so you all can participate. Jean says, Rick, if you are seeing paranormal pumpkins, you might check your medicine. Yeah. Christina says, woo woo, just got my happiness coach certification sent to me. Yay! I'm so glad. And Perchetta says, what is it there in Colorado? Don't know what you mean, Perchetta. Are you talking about the temperature, maybe? Because if you are, we're in the 30s. I think it was 36 when I woke up. And we're not supposed to get very much warmer today, I don't think. And yes, Kathy, we love our Jean. Jean is amazing. And Jean Walensky says, yes, elementals. I have lately been asking for Faye gold sleep dust at night. And man, you can feel the gold dust being sprinkled over you with love and giggles. Many thanks, Faye folks. Yeah, when you ask them in, you'll get a very light energy from them. They want to play. They're like little kids. And let's just play. They come to me a lot. And especially if I'm outside, out in nature is where they really show themselves. I've had them in my apartment back in Florida. They would come in and they would move things and they would play with my animals that I had. They're just fun. Lots of fun. Tammy Fisk, I can send you that class information for Saturday. It's going to be through Zoom, and it is a certification course that I do. Once you take that course, you are certified to facilitate an energy healing session for someone. So I'm writing your name down. And I'll get that information out to you right after the show this morning. Oh, temperature and time. It's 6 o'clock here in the morning. And it's, last time I checked, it was like 36 degrees outside. So, yeah, it's a little chilly here. Oh, Jean, you're so sweet. Yes, I agree with you totally. Christina is a happiness coach. And I'm so glad that you got that certification. Okay. Prachetta. Because of Oreo, my mind is also not working, really feeling sad for the fur baby. And I am too, Prachetta. When you sent me the picture of that beautiful cat and told me what had happened, my heart just went out to all of you, especially the ones that were used to Oreo being there in the family. But I know Oreo's going to be back. That was the message that I received from Spirit. Oreo will be back. Okay, Deirdre, how much money would I need to manifest to take your manifesting course? I'm looking at how it's going to be offered, Deirdre, and it's not going to be much at all, seriously, because I want people to have this. I want you to experience it and to be able to use the tools that will be taught in that course. Kathy, I'll be on my way, but listening in the car. Awesome. Kathy, do you have any prayer requests before you go? It is after 8, and we're going to start putting in some of our prayer requests this morning. And I want us to remember Prachetta's family who just lost their beautiful pet Oreo. Stacy, good morning. We said we were going to call you in here, and there you are. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing class. I've taught it before, and it's got a lot of tools in it for you, a lot of things to help you to do the manifesting. So it's all about you, and you're going to learn what I've learned from some really amazing people. So and I'll be doing some exercises and calling in some of the angels and introducing you to some of the angels and guides who will help you to manifest. They're ones that you can call on at any time. And I know, Sally, when I was there, I helped you to get to know an angel that helped you find things. So these are some of the things that I'll be teaching in the class. And Stacy, I've been listening for a bit, doing laundry and cleaning. Well, aren't you just the early bird? Do you have to work today, Stacy? And what day of the week will you do the class? I work Saturdays and miss all the good stuff. Well, that's what I'm asking. People that are interested in taking the class, what day works best for you? Just let me know that. And then I'm going to look at the schedule and see. I don't want to conflict with anything else. I'll see what's going on. And then I can offer that up and see what happens. I'll be here in Colorado for another week. I think almost 2 weeks, this week and all of next week. So I'll make sure that I have that worked up, and I'll be somewhere where I can offer it and have the internet to offer it from there. I was thinking I might do it when I used to do Gratitude Happy Hour. I put that show on hold while I was traveling, but that might be a good spot for it on Tuesdays at 5 Eastern. Let me know if that would work for anybody. And Stacy, you are working today. And Sally says, amazing, I don't lose things for long anymore. Yeah, we have help. And that's the class that I teach, is showing you we do have help. And we have ways of accessing that help. Kathy, just prayers for guidance for me that I am truly on the right path. Absolutely, Kathy. Stacy says Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Okay, those are days that are options for you. Well, Tuesday might work. Just let me know if that's a fit for anybody else. Tuesdays at 5 Eastern. That was my time slot for Gratitude Happy Hour. So that might work. I'll look at the calendar and see if that works still for me to do a class then. Okay, so Kathy has put a prayer request in. Anybody else have prayer requests this morning? The time has just flown by here, typing in that it's prayer request time. And also, if you have answered prayer, I'd love to hear that. I shared yesterday that with the fires, the fire that happened here at Calwood in Colorado, they were not expecting rain. And we prayed and we chanted, and the rain came. It wasn't much, but it did help some. It was drizzling rain. And I thought that was just amazing. So let's keep putting that prayer out there, that they will get enough moisture to put the fire out. Jean asked, isn't that the Elemental show? I don't know yet. I'll have to check the schedule, Jean, but thank you. I'll definitely pay attention to what time they're going to be on, and we will not conflict with anything. Christina, prayers for my sister who is still in the hospital, keeping myself as healthy as possible so I'm available to travel there if needed, especially with the rises in COVID cases in our area. Oh, where is she, Christina? Is she in a different state than you? Prayers for all needing them. Prochetta and all of Oreo's family. May they feel the presence of love. Absolutely. And Deirdre, you're good with any day. Awesome. And Prochetta says, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. We are so blessed for having you in our lives. Thank you. Special prayers of comfort for my cousin Mona to recover from the loss of Oreo. Special prayers of abundance, good health for Tony, Wendy, Stacy, Shantae, Hope. Also prayers of courage and strength for Tracy, David, for Cheer, Neil, and my soul sister Sally. Love you all so much. We love you so much, Prochetta. Thank you for your compassionate prayer this morning, and for all of us that you lift up every day. It is really appreciated. Erica asked for prayers to end fires and COVID-19 and praying for peace. And Prochetta, prayers for your entire family to be healthy and strong. Thank you. I appreciate that. And my brother that we prayed for that had the surgery recently is doing really well. And thank you all for the prayers for that. Stacy, prayers for the world. Absolutely. We certainly need it. And Suzanne, please pray for my family. Thank you for the prayers for my sister. She is doing better. She only had rather mild COVID symptoms. And Christina, your sister's in Massachusetts. Well, yes, we will definitely pray for her and lift you up as well, Christina. I know that kind, compassionate heart of yours And I know that you'll want to be right there with her. Any other prayers or any other testimonies to answer prayer? I think this is just amazing. The love that we share here in this family and how we really do affect each other. When we lift each other up and we share that love and pour that love into our world, miracles do happen. Miracles happen every day. And I'm seeing it with my own eyes as I go along on our journey and take all of us along. I see those miracles that are happening. I'm looking to see if anyone else came in that I missed that has not said anything to us. Sometimes people jump in here and we don't know that you're here unless you say hello. Danette Robena, good morning. I know you've been coming into the chanting at night. Thank you for that. And thank you for being here this morning. Okay, I think we got everybody else. Y'all have been pretty friendly this morning and talking to each other. There's our island girl on Periscope. Good morning. How are you doing? And Deirdre says, world peace, of course. Yes, yes. And Pachetta says, Oreo jumped from my cousin Mona's 5th floor terrace. He would have turned 2 on October 25th. Yeah, that was a very sad accident that happened. And Christina says, thanks for the prayers yesterday with my own internal struggles with feelings from my mom's passing. I went through the day with ease, grace, and peace. I am thankful. Well, we are so grateful for you, Christina. And I love you so much. I'm so happy that you're in my life. Thank you for being here. And Stacy says, also prayers for Luna. She goes in for her surgery on Thursday. We certainly will. And Jean, how is Ringo doing? I know that he had his little surgery not long ago, and I hope that he's pain-free and doing all better. Charlie, prayers for Erica getting a job. Absolutely. And Charlie, how is Sunny doing? Is Sunny all over that infection that was in her ear? And we lift up our fur babies absolutely on here. Any one of you that have animals that have physical things going on or even emotional, and I'd like to put the lady who's hosting me here in Colorado, her name is Denise, and she has a beautiful little baby. You all have seen Trooper. He's come online with me. Usually, I think he's come on the chanting group, and he's developed a cough. So let's put Trooper in for our prayers today and lift him up. Okay, so any other prayer requests? I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I know of. And good morning, Drea Lopez. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our heart center. I really appreciate all of you being with us. Charlie says, I go back with Sunny for a recheck in 2 weeks. Well, all of our love to your Sunny, and we're all going to just send lots of healing and prayers for Sunny. And for you, Charlie. Just lifting you up for a blessing today, just because. All right, so let's do our meditative prayer. And I love to just put the hand on the heart. Let's just all go into a heart-centered moment. And you do that by touching your heart center, right at the top of your heart and where your throat comes down. This is your high heart. And this is where you're really getting in touch with who you are authentically. So place your hand there and just take a deep breath in. You can leave your eyes open or close them. Either way, you're changing your focus right now and bringing your energy to your heart. So breathe in deeply and then exhale slowly. Let go of anything right now, anything that's troubling you, any thought that's been going through your head. Ali O'Shea says a belief is just a thought we keep on thinking. So let's change our thought to the belief that we are amazing. We are powerful. We are loved. When we think that thought over and over, or we speak it out loud to ourselves, it changes us. We change our perspective. And when you change your perspective and the way that you look at yourself, then you change. You change on the inside, and it shows on the outside. So let's change all of ourselves right now. Let's really give ourselves some love, bring in some joy. Just continue that thought process. I am a spark of the divine. I am a child of the universe. I create with my words. I am a powerful spiritual being. I accept love easily, and I give love easily. I let go of fear and bring in love. Keep doing the deep breathing. And breathe out slowly, releasing anything that's unlike love. And say to yourself, only love and light are welcome to live in my heart. Only love and light are welcome to live in my heart. I choose love. I choose joy. I choose peace. I live in an abundant universe. Now breathe it again and see if anything has shifted inside of you. When you do these powerful affirmations, it does change you. It changes your mindset. It lets you know that you are in control. You are the one living your life the way you want it, and not at the whim of whatever happens. We can set the tone for our day just by doing this, just by telling ourselves how we are. And let's just do that every day. Just focus on the good, focus on the positive that you want in your life. Every day I listen to Abraham, to the video where she says, this is a good day. This is a very good day. We can tell ourselves that. And not just tell yourself, but fully believe it. Believe that your words create. Your words change things. So again, breathe in, take a deep breath, hold on to that breath, and let it cleanse you, and then release out anything that's unlike love, unlike joy, anything you're holding on to. Just let it go. I want you to envision with me right now. Envision that whatever you're holding on to, whether that's anger, sadness, regret, fear, I want you to hold that in your hands. Just put it in your hands and just clench it really, really tight. Really hold on to it. Do you feel it? Is it coming up for you? Maybe there's some anger in there. Just really hold that anger. Hold that fear. Now open your hands and let it go. Just let it go. Just release it. It's gone. It doesn't have to be held anymore. It's not doing you any good to hold on to it. When you hold on to those low vibrational energies, anything that's unlike love, it harms you physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It's a conscious decision to let it go. I let it go. I let it go with love. I don't need it anymore. I don't want it anymore. This is the release that you can do to open up to more love, to open up to happiness and joy. Just letting it go. Sometimes it's been in there for a while. Sometimes you've relived your past over and over again. You've held on to hurts. Maybe somebody has really hurt you in a bad way, and you feel justified in holding on to your anger and your pain, your sadness. But the only person you're hurting by doing that is you. So just let it go. Just let it go. Make that conscious decision of how it's going to be in your life right now. Every moment is a chance to start anew. Every moment you decide, am I going to stay on that hamster wheel? Am I going to just keep doing the same thing, hoping and praying for a different result? Just let it go. You decide, am I going to let it go? Or do I want to hold on to it for a little while longer and stay in the pain and stay in the anger, stay in the hurt? Life's way too short for all of that. The only guarantee we have is right now, this now moment that you're in. So feel into your energy. If there is anything in there, anything at all, that's not helping you to be the very best you can be, it's your choice to let it go. It's your choice to work through that. I love you all so much. I want you all happy. I want you all healthy. I want you all living the very best life possible. So let's look at everything that's been put in here today. All those prayer requests, people who are suffering. You know, we chant every night for the end of suffering. We chant for the peace that we know is possible in our world. It's a choice that we make. Let's make that choice together. Let's lift the vibration together. And anyone who is in our circle of prayer today, we lift all of you up. Everyone who's suffering in any way at all, let's lift up our world, our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. Let's just pour love right now. Let's just pour love from our heart. Just saying to Mother Gaia, we love you. We want you healthy and happy. We want peace on Mother Earth. We want every inhabitant to know who they are and know that they're capable of love once they open up to it. Let's pray for the end of all suffering, of all hatred, all conflict. love to say every day, only love is welcome here. Only love is welcome here. The mantra that we use at night when we chant for peace in the world is we declare peace on earth. We create with our words. So with our words that we say, if you choose to say this with us, I declare there is peace on earth. And I declare that it begins with me. So we create that peace by speaking it into existence. It has to start inside of each of us. So see that. See if there's peace inside of your heart. If that's a desire that you have, is to bring that peace forward, then let it come forward. And just say that mantra with us. You can type it in if you want. I declare there is peace on earth. And I declare that it begins with me, inside of me. This journey that we are on, our journey of healing, is to bring more peace into the world, to bring more love into the world, to share a light where maybe there isn't one. I'm so happy that you all are on the journey with me, that you're a part of this. And thank you all for being that part of our journey. And now let's join together in our love. Just choose somebody and just tell them you love them. Right now, you can type it in the comments. Just say a name and say, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm just looking at your names right now. Got to put my glasses back on so I can see them. Such beautiful, beautiful family that we have here. I love every one of you so much. And Jean L'Oreal, you are so sweet. She says, right at this moment, I can't imagine feeling any more joy or happiness. I love you, our family, and I love you so much, Teri. I love you, honey. Oh, Kathy says, I love you, Suzanne. I'm here for you. Oh, Rick, I love you, Josie. Josie, I love you too, and Rick. And Christina, thank you. I declare there is peace on earth, and I declare that peace begins with me. Much love to all, including Mother Earth. Marietta, change our beliefs to accept, align, allow. And thank you, Jean, for your beautiful prayer. Thank you, Jennifer, prayers for safety. And Becky LaFave, good morning. And Deirdre, thank you. I love you, honey. Okay, so we've shared some love. Now let's really do our heart telephone, where we just hold hands around the circle and we just love on each other and give gratitude. I can't tell you the importance of gratitude. It's going to really change your life. The more you give out gratitude, the more it comes back to you. So we're going to hold hands, and on the count of 3, we're going to say thank you. I love you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a huge part of my life every morning. This really does start me off on a beautiful, beautiful journey every day, a journey of love. Thank you. God bless all of you. May you have the most beautiful day ever. And remember these moments. Remember the the exact moment of sharing from your heart and how it feels to receive that love back in your heart. And hold that with you all day long. All day, hold that love. Hold these beautiful people that are part of the family. And just reach out to each other. We have a group, Angelic River Family. Reach out to each other, whether on the group or in private message, and just lift each other up throughout the day. There may be things that happen. This is a human existence that we have contrast. So just reach out and just share a little bit of love today. I love you all so much. And tonight at 6:30 Eastern, we hold a private group called The Power of Intentions. It's not broadcast online. It's just a private group where you can come in and share with each other, setting an intention for you. And then we lift each other up in meditation. We spend about 10 minutes doing that. If anyone's interested, there's a Zoom link for it, and I can definitely share that with you if you would like to be there. So I see Deirdre has taken us out of here. And let's all say that together, those words that are so beautiful and so meaningful to our group. And Deirdre, I got your poem that you wrote that will go into the book called Namaste, Y'all. Anybody else that has writing, whether it's a poem, a message, whatever it might be, just send it to me. You can send it through Messenger. I can get it that way and copy and paste. So Deirdre is taking us out. Let's all say it together. Namaste, y'all. I love you so much. Bye, everybody.